This video will show you how to use SPSS to determine if chocolate has a significant difference on attitude over time. For this, our null hypothesis will be that there is no significant difference in the impacts of chocolate on people's attitude over different time intervals. In order to figure out if this is the case or not, we're going to go to Analyze, go down to General Linear Model, select Repeated Measures. From here, I'm going to change my within subject factor name to time. And then I'm going to add the number of levels that they assess the time and the attitude. So I can see that the time intervals, there are a total of 4 of them. So I'm going to write 4 and then add. Next, I need to define those. And so the first time period is actually my attitude 0. The second time interval was my attitude 1. My third time interval is my attitude 2. And then my fourth time interval is attitude 3. Next, I'm going to click EM means, and I'm going to display means for the time. And I want to compare the main effects. Next, I'm going to click the options, and I'm going to run some descriptive statistics as well. And then I can click OK. From here, when this information pops up, the descriptive statistics is going to show me the mean for each one of those time intervals, their standard deviation, and how many different subjects were in the study. So the next thing I want to do is go down to the test of sphericity. And when I'm looking at the test of sphericity, I really need to pay attention to the significance number. And this significance number, if it is greater than 0.05, it means that my conditions are met and that there's no violation in sphericity. So as I can see here, this number is greater than 0.05, so I don't have any violation in my test of sphericity. So that means that I can come down to the pairwise comparisons. And on here, I'm going to notice that these are the time intervals, and then I'm comparing them to other time intervals in this column. So if I'm looking at my significance level, again, I want to see any that are below 0.05, because that means that there was a significant difference in someone's attitude as the time changed. So when I'm looking here, if I'm looking at my first measure, which is actually at the very start of the program before they gave the people the chocolate bars, I can see that there is a significant difference between that first time that they took the data and the second time. There was not much of a difference between the first time and the third time, or between the first time and the fourth time, but there was another significant difference between the second time period and then the third one, and the second time period and the fourth one. So when I'm looking at this, I can see that between sections 1 and 2, 2 and 3, and 2 and 4, there was a significant difference in the impact of chocolate on someone's attitude over those time intervals.